Ciao everybody, which means hello in my native tongue of Italian. We're here and it's tense. It is very tense. Since we last met, 2 games have been played. We drew and we lost. So, you know, I'm sure al-hilal are happy the other striker's out injured and we're up front. It's very tight at the top of the table. Between the 4 teams, I guess you could go back to Al-Ittihad. They're a strong side, so you wouldn't be surprised to see them go even further up. We are top, 2 points ahead of Al-Nassr, 3 points ahead of Ettifaq, and 5 points ahead of Al-Ittihad. 6 games to go this season, so we'll have 3 today and 3 tomorrow. You're going to see the rest of the season. Should be in the lineup for all of it. If we're not, it's an absolute disaster. We've still got to play Ettifaq, and that will happen this episode. Very last game of the season, we're against Al-Nassr, so it could all come down to that. It's in our hands, so it's not good. Anyone who's watched the series for a while, I'm a bit of a choke artist, you know, a bit like Ted Bundy. If he choked people, I'm not sure. But I apologise for that joke. I guess none of Ted Bundy's victims will be watching, but you know what I'm trying to say. Let's get into the episode, shall we? Oh no. How is he back already? I thought he was out for 6. This could all be ruined already. Mankida's injury news. They told me he was out for 6 weeks. That's why we celebrated. And he's back in less than a month. Superb. We've got Lex Luthor beside us. This could ruin everything. We could be out of the lineup very soon, and we won't even get to watch us lift the title. We need to prove we deserve to be in the lineup. Pavon's not on the pitch, and so it begins, you know. It's always nerve-wracking when from game 1 you're in must-win territory, isn't it? We want to leave our mark in Saudi Arabia for the right reasons. We won the league last year, we played 3 times, so it doesn't really count on our record. We weren't involved, so if anything, we were a hindrance. The only game last season that al-hilal lost to stop them having an invincible season was one where we played. So, you know, take that as you will. This year, Asian Champions League, let's say no more about it. You know, that's a chapter that I have neatly put a full stop next to. And now just the league. The league in which we have to win to prove that we have not been a busted flush and that we deserve a big move. There we go. Prove what? Yeah, I've had a haircut. Yeah, it was done by my girlfriend who's a baker. She could be a barber from looking at that. Benedict Toni, he's on heading form at the minute, ladies and gentlemen. That is Benedict Toni, and that is what he does. 1-0 away from home. We got to keep winning. We can't let up. Goal difference could even come into this. I think there was like one or two goals on the old GD separate. Go on, Carrillo. This is a fantastic start. And we've rounded the keeper. What? Mucking about? Not me. Couldn't be happier. This is exactly what we needed. Salem, the winger, is now playing. What has our manager got with playing wingers at DM? He's so inventive. Carrillo. 3-0. 2 goals and an assist. This is a little bit insane, isn't it? We're on the exact same settings as last time, the exact same settings in which I've not won in the last 2 games off camera. We're on camera, guess what? Benedict Toni says, give me the mic, because I'll pass me the mic and I'll rock the mic right. It's time to move your bad day. And remember, this is without Christian Pavon, our best player by a country mile. Has he been holding us back? Definitely not. Elias. It's a terrible pass. He's awful. Absolutely awful. He is possibly the worst Elias on earth out of all the Eliases. Eliases? Yeah, it would be Eliases. Oh, me, yeah. I can tackle as well. I can do it all. Benedict Toni playing like a modern day Didier Drogba at the moment. Just unplayable. It's a good ball. Oh, that would have been a superb header the way we got in front of him. We're on a 10 match rating for good reason. Look at this run. Peels in front. Puts his head where it hurts. Gets it low. The biggest 6 games of our career, you could say. Can we finally put a marker down, properly win a title, have a little bit of success before leaving Saudi Arabia? It's not ideal, is it? When I just did that whole speech. Not an ideal time to concede. 10 minutes on the clock. Now I'm just hopeful that we start the next game. I was kind of, before recording, sat here thinking, I just hope Mankides doesn't come back, you know, before the last game, but we can play all of this. He doesn't turn up with 2 games to spare. Didn't think for a second he'd be back before we even started the dreaded 6. 6. Ah, I forgot about Gion Buck. Who is Elias? I feel like he wasn't here for the first 3 episodes. I feel like he's like Momo. He just turns up when you don't want him to. Have on. What an ending. Thank you very much, Christian. First game, 3-1 win. Let's get straight into the second. Big win that. Very big win. Okay, every team around us won as well, so points tally stay the same. And we are up against Etifak next, the team in 3rd place. Okay, we are up. Do you know how terrified I was as that was loading through that we weren't going to be picked? Pavon starts at centre defensive mid. Okay, home against 3rd place. If we win, they're pretty much out of the title race, you'd like to think. Even if we fail miserably, the team closest to us, Al-Nassr, will just win all their games. So a win here takes Etifak out of the title race. A loss, and they're right back in it. So it's big things here, very big things. There we are, training up. Huge game. We started fast last time, let's start fast again. Well played, Christian. Al-Salem. Tackle again. Feels like we're up for this so far, doesn't it? 2 big tackles. The ball's fallen nicely. Quaya. Good ball, good ball. Shoot! Carrillo. Yes! Don't know who it was. Nawaf. 1-0. 13 minutes on the clock. Etifak have been unable to handle our countless pressure so far. And the Al-Hilal fans are going absolutely crazy. No women in the audience, but less said about that the better. What a strike. Maybe maybe Newcastle will come in for us. They're meant to be getting by the time you watch this, they may have even announced some Saudi Arabian owners. Maybe they'll say, I'm not going to do an accent actually. This Benedict Toni, he's worth signing. That's how Saudi Arabians speak, I believe. Alami. Seen out by Shanrani. Find me, Shanrani, to love. Over the bar. Long kick. It's a good flick on. It said I didn't win it, but I'm pretty sure. Go on. Oh. I won't deny ya, I'm a real provider of the goals for the team. 2-0 early on. Where have we seen this before? The last game we saw this. 2 assists for Benedict Toni. Last game I was Didier Drogba, today I'm Harry Kane. Pulling the strings. A great bit of strength. Little roll. Bring space. Carrillo. Can you get more in the corner than that? Oh! It was nearly dynamite from Benedict Toni. Chest control. The flick over the head. That would have been goal of the career so far of the career of Benedict Toni. It's a lucky bounce. Great tackle. That was huge. They had a big overload down the centre there. Doesn't really work. Should I say raison form, but make it sound like raison. We nearly scored from a corner. The first time in about 8 episodes I don't mention, are we going to score from a corner? We almost score from one. Tell you what, we are putting on a defensive masterclass so far. Anytime they've come forward, we've slowed them down and then eventually stopped them. Nassr win every game, it just goes to the final day, and we're against them. It's in our hands, but weirdly enough it's also in their hands. It's a weird situation. We're all sharing a piece of this Saudi Arabian pie. It's journalist flavour. Have any of you been watching the streams lately? I hope you've enjoyed them. We're getting through a scary game called Outlast 2, which is just terrifying. So always worth a watch. We go live quite often around 9 o'clock. That's a good ball. Game over. Forget the streams. Remember Benedict Toni's name. 2 goals, 1 assist, 6 goal involvements in 2 games in a pivotal point of the season. Yes. You might see my eyes light up around here when I realised I'm just not being picked up. I'm in space. Boom. And the spaceman scores. I tell you what, if anything's been proven today, it's that Etifak just don't cut the mustard. I congratulate them for going this far in the title run. They don't have what it takes. They don't have the cojones and the steel. It's like you used to get it every year where Tottenham would be 3rd up until like New Year's, and then suddenly they'd get beat 2-0 by Chelsea, and then the next week 2-0 by Bournemouth. And you'd be like, right, yep, Tottenham just don't have what it takes. Ettifaq are very Spursy. Oh, Jesus. They are a shambles. We're off. See you later, everyone. Worth keeping in mind, the end of this season, not only could it be our time up with al-hilal, it might also be our time up with Mizuno, our current sponsors. Let me know down below who you think should sponsor Benedict Toni next. Have a look through the boots, see if you can see any nice boots you'd like to see us in. Superb. Just can't keep a clean sheet, can we? Final whistle should have gone. We've been robbed. Let us know who you think should sponsor us, but keep it realistic. You know, we're probably not ready for the Nike sponsorship. Unless we get a big move to, like, Man City, Liverpool. Who knows? Then Nike might be like, snap him up. We're definitely still top of the table. Did Al-Nassr drop points? Hopefully, Al-Nassr dropped points. And hopefully, we keep our run in the lineup, because we are on probably the form of our life. Al-Nassr got a 2-1 win in the end. Ettifaq are now out of the title race. Sorry to break it to any Ettifaq fans that were watching. You can go now. You're done. It's a 2-horse race between me and Al-Nassr. And I'll tell you what, my giddy up is getting giddy. And if you don't want no giddy up, then giddy out my way. We're still in the lineup. This is good. This is very good. And we're against Al-Wehda. Well, where are they? They're 10th. Here we go. Last game of the episode. It could all have been for Nout if we lose this one against Al-Wehda. I mean, there's been no drama so far this episode. Looked like there would be at the start when Mankides was back, but apart from that, we're all good. We're all Gucci. Good win. It's not... Look, I don't want to sound racist. Goodwin is not a very Arabian name, is it? It's very Scottish. Hello, I'm David Goodwin. Oh, hi, David. Where are you from? Saudi Arabia. You don't sound Saudi Arabian. You sound like you're from Dundee. Oh, nah. Oh, aye. No, not me. David Goodwin, Saudi Arabian. It's crazy we've got Al-Nassr last game of the season, considering we played him first game of the season. I mean, how often do you see that? Usually if you play him first, you'll play him around the middle, but we're going, nope, straight the other way. See you at the end of the year. And we've had almost identical seasons, bar 2 big points. Mine's elsewhere. Well, mine's on Al-Nassr and it shouldn't be. Jabba has given them the lead. And he's jabbered it home. This lot are playing fast. Reckless. There could be an again here. Al-Wehda. Thank God. Thank God that he decided to do that for whatever reason. Elias. That's not the best ball, is it? That was our best chance of the game. We're almost half hour in. This is not good. This is really not good. Good football. Run in front post. Run in front post. Oh, why didn't he jump for it? Salem. For God's sake, we're giving away the ball a lot today, and I'm not liking it one bit. Give it to the other DM. He's in so much space in the middle. Look, just sat in the centre circle, finally. That's Elias. Now I know why they didn't... Yeah, that's why they didn't pass to him. Oh no, oh no, oh, good block, good block, good block, good block. We'll take half, Jesus Christ, half time. 1-0 down, didn't expect this. Hey Al, where do you get this performance from? Foul, again, I've had a nightmare today. Right, can we get a good cross? No, he's played it on the floor for some strange reason. It's a good ball, it's a very good ball. How's your touch? Killed the ball dead. Carrillo, one more! Oh, why didn't he pass it? I'd lost my man. We've only had one shot this game and that was it. Am I just onside? Am I just onside? I haven't got the legs to beat him anyway. Oh, I have. Penalty. Ah, I've kicked out for a goal kick. We have to win this to have one more attack. Oh, no. That's game over. That is game over. That is game over. It all comes down to tomorrow. We are now a point behind. Oh, we lost. We lost at home. We lost at home. We didn't have a sniff that game. Let's just skip ahead to make sure we're in the lineup. Look at that. It makes you feel sick, doesn't it? Al-Nassr 1 point ahead. You hate to see it. Yes, we are. We're still in the lineup. That will come tomorrow. The final 3 games of this season will come tomorrow. As I say, we're a point behind Al-Nassr. We've still got to play them. They've just lost. They've just lost. They must have been the early kickoff. Al-Nassr, they just lost at home to Al-Shabaab. We've been given a lifeline, people. Find out if we take it or not tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow is 6 o'clock, the Journeyman, the end of the Saudi Arabian adventure. We might even see who we go to next, what's happening next. Follow me on Twitter at FifaFella_ for updates and stay safe.